They're in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, we've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with Tyrese Maxey. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. And it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And now it's time to back up the talk, right? MP needs to deliver the goods. Oh, yes! And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Maxey passes to MP. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Floats one.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And stolen by Murray. Watson, that's for 2. They get it back. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's MP, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Denver leading by 4. Murray outside. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barlow. Reeves outside. Play on the clock. The 10-footer. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Some guys don't like that shot, but Reeves has a lot of confidence in his midi.
Now here's Gordon. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Inside to the left side wing. Murray against Maxey. Murray, no good.
and you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's MP, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Timeout. This is NBA-level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
That one is no good.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles. Was a man on a mission. He contributed 40 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Edgecombe, no good. Brown with it. Love right side. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. He's checked in for Denver. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Stolen by Reeves. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Cameron Johnson is out there with Parks. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Murray. And it's Love in at the 2-guard. Pass to Murray. Here's Johnson. Back to Murray. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Jones checked in for the 76ers. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Clock at 4. Here's Valanciunas. On the wing, Murray. Traps in the tray. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
MP outside. MP sets the screen for Reeves. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked away. Pass to Murray. Oubre dishes to MP. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Reeves against Brown. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing him on the interior.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. Watson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. MP outside. Pass to Maxey. MP with a screen on Love. Great D that time from Love. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Gordon. Here's Watson. And the rejection by MP. And he's able to get it back. Watson's shot is good.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Maxey passes to MP. 76ers moving the ball around. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Watson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Watson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside, Gordon, and he converts the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And now let's take a glimpse. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got MP. Tyrese Maxey out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Barlow in at the 4 side. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Pass to Jokic. At the elbow, it's Gordon. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Maxey. That one good for 2.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Strother. Jokic with the screen on Reeves. Jokic kicks to Watson. Here's the three. And that one's good. Strother. Strother's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Reeves the pass to MP. Lets the three fly. And another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Watson dishes to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Maxey. For three, Murray gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. MP outside. Maxey passes to MP. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Murray against Maxey. Jokic with the screen on MP. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Any shots go in.
Steps back. MP with it. Watson's there. Maxey passes to MP. Three-pointer. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in it. phase, but you've got to be more careful.
He doesn't get the second one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Brown against MP. Over to the left wing. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray, good. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Bounce pass, Maxey. MP outside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And you've got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
And stolen by Love. Count that one. Love's got 7 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. MP's shot is good.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
To the paint. Brown wide open. That 3 off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nuggets ahead, opening up a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's...
We'll have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he won the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Holmes in at the power forward. Here's Brown, out left to the wing. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Back to MP. From past the arc. Rebounded by Holmes. The Nuggets leading by 20. Down low. Pass to Valanciunas. Up against Maxey. Valanciunas sets a screen for Love. 2 on the clock. And another miss by Denver.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
On the wing, MP. Outside, Maxey. Got Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Love against Maxey. Love kicks to Johnson. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
It really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
You know, Richard, there's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" on defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. And taken away by Johnson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets moving the ball around.